Welcome back, it's day 4. Well, if the Spine Race was a TV programme, today would certainly be the episode when you experience some drama. Lloyd arrived into the Alston checkpoint at approximately 8:20 in the morning after spending a horrendous night in deep snow over Cross Fell. Let's see how the day unfolded.
Well, that was an eventful last 24 hours. Got to CP3, Langdon Beck, and the snow just started to come down bit by bit. By the time I left Langdon Beck, just before dark, about 3:30, 3 o'clock, something like that, the snow was coming down steadily. And then after it got dark, it just got worse and worse. It was driving snow, horizontal, so bad. I've never come across conditions like it. So I was wearing my goggles, but the goggles, it was just driving into goggles and sort of freezing on impact, so I couldn't see. So you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You couldn't see with the goggles, but you couldn't see without them either, because it just otherwise just drove straight into your eyes. So we got held at the intermediate, it's called like a half checkpoint, where you're normally only allowed there for half an hour, but we were held there, in my case, for 2.5 hours, and to be honest, I have no complaint. After that, I made my way to the next checkpoint, Alston, so that's checkpoint 4. But the snow was incredible. I mean, 2 feet, probably an average. Drifts were deeper. And then I was having massive sleep deprivation issues. It was getting to the point that kilometre by kilometre I was having to just have little micro sleeps, and I was sort of walking whilst falling asleep. I've never been like that. Even last year wasn't like that. Got to Alston in a bit of a state, had a couple of hours kip, and I feel a hell of a lot better for it. It's now midday, and it's like a glorious day now. Very, very hard ground, very, very icy, incredibly icy. But now on to the final checkpoint, which is Bellingham. Entering Slaggyford. Right, update. It's coming up about 4:30ish. I'm about 5 miles from Greenhead and the start of the Hadrian's Wall. I was just setting myself up for the evening. It's going to be a fairly cold night. The bad news is I've taken off my jacket, my waterproof jacket, and the zipper's broken on it. So the zip isn't repairable, so got a bit of a problem. I've made an immediate fix by using my an Iceland plastic bag and a foil blanket, and then put that inside my front, and then tighten my rucksack straps and also the GoPro straps here really tightly across my chest. So there is still a gap. Thankfully there's no rain forecast, but because there's clear skies it's going to be a very cold night. Strangely, it's actually really warm, warmer than I'd normally be, but Still a fair distance to do today. Let's see what happens. Right, so I'm now at Greenhead, or just leaving Greenhead, so this is the start of the Hadrian's Wall section. A bit of an update. I was dreading actually seeing the safety team here because they would have naturally been really concerned. Actually, there was nobody actually around, which surprised me. Good news is, in the toilet, in the relative warmth, I've managed to do a temporary repair on the zip. So I think as long as I keep the jacket done up, it should stay where it is. So onwards.
At the end of 96 hours, and after a quick turnaround at checkpoint 5 at Bellingham, Lloyd was back out on the trail heading north for the final slog. 212 miles down, 56 to go. Stay tuned for day 5.